If you're already 30 or older, then this video will be interesting for you. I bought myself this interesting little device. It's called a dehydrator. Basically, in simple terms, it's a dryer for fruits and vegetables. And not just fruits and vegetables, by the way. Meat too. And you can even dry fish. This year, we were fortunate to have so many delicious apples. So I decided to make some wonderful homemade fruit leather from all of them. I also decided to dry some fruits, orange, apple, and banana. I love these fruit chips. They're a great alternative to candy. For the first time, I set it to 75 degrees for 8 hours. The fruit chips turned out great, but as for the fruit leather, I did over-dry it a little. It was my first try, so as they say, the first pancake is always a bit lumpy. By the way, fruit leather is actually very easy to make. Boil the apples, add sugar or honey if you like, and then blend it all together. And here I have fruit leather made from black currants. I just put it through a meat grinder and added a little sugar. By the way, I didn't grease the trays for the fruit leather with anything. Nothing stuck at all. As you can see in the video, everything came off perfectly. And in our family, we have a new little fluffy addition. So this is the fruit leather we ended up with. Well, this is just awesome, of course. That's all. Now we're off to try and taste it. So if you don't have a dehydrator yet, I recommend getting one. The next day, I decided to make sun-dried tomatoes. The recipe here is also very simple. Slice the tomatoes, add some salt, and sprinkle with Italian herbs. Put our tomatoes and garlic into sterilized jars. I also added some Turkish red pepper in there. I heated up some sunflower oil, added a bit of olive oil, warmed it up, and poured it into the jars. Since my first batch of fruit leather turned out over-dried, I just couldn't stop. I made a new batch of fruit leather from currants. These are my finished preserves. I took them out of the freezer, thawed them, and added some honey so they wouldn't be so sour. This time I set it to 55 degrees for 10 hours. The second batch turned out much better than the first. Well, that was my first experience with this dehydrator. I'm off to experiment with new recipes. If you've been dreaming of making your own homemade fruit leather for a while, I recommend heading over to Ozone or Wild Berries to check out a new machine for yourself.